What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. And what we're going to be talking about today is freaking Carson Wentz, Sean Taylor, and Megatron. Now, you're looking at that guy's team. You already know he was in for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing about it's very, very scary hours, bro, when you're playing Madden and your team is not up to par and they match you up with Jesus. Like, you'll come out. Like, a lot of people just got the game early, right? And that's a lot of... Welcome all my new subscribers and everybody that's been coming in and hitting that subscribe button and hitting the like button and stuff like that and showing love and support. Pretty much, there's a lot of things that you guys probably don't know about with Madden. And the matchmaking is one of the major issues that people have had with Madden for, I guess, over like, since MUT has been in existence. It kind of took off like around, what is it, like 12 or something like that? I think like 12, 13. It was out since Madden 2010 when they were experimenting. But pretty much right now, what's going on is that a lot of you guys are new to the game, right? So when you go out and you log in and then they give you some free cards and you probably have a couple 85s and 90s and stuff like that, and then you see like Moses, he about to part the Red Sea as one of the cards. You're like, yo, what's happening right now? Like, yes, sir. You already know what's going to happen. So the one thing I'm going to say, you know, to let you guys understand everything that just went on is I don't care. See, our objective here at GmiasWorld is to make dudes rage quit. So I was just trying to make it like feel like it's okay, like to feel like you're a bum and whatever. It doesn't matter. Because even when my team wasn't good, I was still getting them dubs, all right? So the whole purpose of me trying to explain to you what's going on is this. Most of the cards that I have, right, I gotta say I got a little bit lucky. Because pretty much I'm a grinder, so I play all the solos. I very, very rarely buy packs. But I have bought packs in the past, and I always share it with my viewers. Like, I made bets with you guys, and then, you know, it's like, yo, if this happens, I'll buy packs. If this happens, I'll buy packs and stuff like that. I'm not a regular pack-go-lucky guy. So I grind the solos. I get the cards that I want. You guys can go back and see the gameplays with OBJ and stuff like that. You know, he was free because you had to go through solos and whatever like that. All you really needed was contracts to be able to unlock OBJ. You just had to be able to play those solos. And they've released a lot of solos during the holiday season that gave a lot of contracts out. But obviously, a lot of you guys that are new to the channel may have missed it. But when you're looking at this guy right here, this guy's what you call a psychopath. He's just going to come out. He's going to run halfback wheel, you know, out of the two-back set and think that everything is cool. You see, it's guys like him, and you may see a lot of wham, tight end vertical with the streak and the out route and stuff like that out of, you know, the tight single back. But that's not what it's about. What it's about is getting cards that suit you. For instance, Carson Wentz is the best quarterback in the game. And yes, he's better than Tom Brady, the playoffs Tom Brady. I don't care what you tear him up to. You could tear him up to tier 10. I don't care what he's teared up to. Carson Wentz makes throws in this game that Tom Brady could never make. And I'm not comparing them in real life. I'm talking about Madden. And that's what I really want to focus on. See, a lot of you guys think that, oh yeah, bro, he doesn't know what he's talking about. You know, this guy's better. I'm not talking about real life football. Madden 18 is made in a dungeon 9,000 feet below the earth, bro, where the devil is chilling, having pina coladas. It has to be, because the things that happen in the game makes no sense. And the reason that I'm specifying that is because I do have a podcast channel that most of you guys are already subscribed to. If you want to subscribe to it, you could go ahead and click the link that's in the description box. That's where I talk about real football. This is Madden. It's imaginary. This guy's running a screenplay, bro. Yo, I really hate this guy. Yo, for no reason, because Madden makes you do that. You ever be playing a game, right? And you just start getting really upset, and then you hate your opponent, but you're like, I don't really hate nobody. Like, you're probably like a nice, peace-going guy, go to church 9 times a week. You know what I'm saying? And you start playing Madden, and you just start like, yo, I really, really hate this guy. Like, that's how I feel about my opponent when he runs the screen, and I try to click on, and EA makes me click the wrong person, and then he gets yards for a 4th down. It's weird, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really hate him. It's just like, you just hate him for a temporary moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what? I don't really like this guy too much. And then after the game's over, you're like, all right, next opponent. I hate this guy now. Like, Madden does that to you. So I don't want you to feel like it's something that's not, you know, not normal. Madden, over the last 4 years, have enraged so many individuals, you can't really count it. Okay? So don't feel like it's just you. You know what I'm saying? That's why people really like, you see that bad time and drop pick? I want to scream and rip my eyeballs out. But I'm so used to EA screwing me over. And again, I also had a lot of you new viewers asking me, Gmia, where do you stream? I stream here on YouTube, and I stream on Twitch as well. And the links are in the description. But if you want to know when I'm streaming, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter at GmiasWorld, which is also in the description box, and that'll give you the information that you're looking for, so that whenever I'm about to go live, you know, you'll see. I give you guys the link. It's very, very simple. You just click it. You're right there. You're live. You sign up. You can sub. You can sponsor on YouTube. You can help me, you know, monitor my chat from trolls, and then we have a lot of fun if you want to see, you know, a lot of this gameplay live. But the reason that I'm specifying these cards, right, because you guys that have been watching, you may know that Snow Beast Megatron has been rage sold, all right? I will get into it later why he was rage sold, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you like a sneak peek right now, all right? He's garbage. So if you have a Snow Beast Calvin Johnson, he's a joke. Megatron absolutely sucks in this game. Let me explain why he sucks. It doesn't matter about the aggressive catch doesn't matter in Madden 18. And what I mean by that is, in Madden 16, everybody was doing the OBJ catch. If you guys haven't seen any of my Madden 16 videos, please go to the playlist for Madden 16 and just watch it. You will be very entertained, because the objective of Madden 16 was to destroy half of the human race. So what happened was, punters was doing the OBJ catch, kickers were, the coach was doing it, the cheerleaders were doing it, everybody was doing it. EA didn't understand what they were doing. They went in, allegedly they had a lot of alcohol, Molly Perkins. I don't know what they were doing, bro, but it was crazy, and they created a game that was so terrible that I don't know what it can be compared to. Okay, so when you come now, fast forward to Madden 18, they wanted to minimize some of the rage. They didn't want people trying to go wild and stuff like that. And by the way, guys, LaDainian Tomlinson, he's suitable, but Michael Vick is still the best running back in the game. And yes, that's over Bo Jackson. If you want me to go further in that, leave it in the comments. I'll explain why in a separate video. Just try to show you different things through it. But yeah, Vick is still the best running back in the game. You can see I have him at wide receiver now, because he's a very, very good wide receiver as well. He's very, very good. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, I'm about to burn this guy deep. Very, very good at the wide receiver position. But he's also very, very good at the running back position, just because he's very, very sleek. He's better than Barry Sanders. He's better than Bo Jackson. He's better than Todd Gurley. All these bums that you could bring up, he's better than all of them. All right? And like I said, if you guys want me to go more in depth and you don't, you know, maybe you weren't able to catch a stream where I actually spoke about it, I could definitely do that for you guys, all right? So just leave it in the comments. But as I was saying, Snow Beast Megatron, yes, we did have his wife in the knee. Don't say the E. And if you don't know what that's about, you haven't been subscribed long enough, ask another viewer. They'll be able to help you with that. But pretty much what happens, right? The aggressive catch, they toned it down. It's sort of like what they did with the jukes. If you guys have been around for a decent amount of time, when the game first came out, the jukes were OP. EA Sports toned it down. Now you rarely get jukes off, right? It's the same thing with the aggressive catch. What happened with the aggressive catch was it was so bad and ridiculous that EA, they did whatever they could do to take it out of the game. It was nothing else that they could really do but to minimize the catches happening. So now what they do in Madden 18 is you'll be covering a guy and you'll be right in front of him and you'll be playing the ball and they'll throw it through your body. Okay? Now that's been happening in Madden 16 also, but now it's more enhanced because that's the new aggressive catch, getting the ball thrown through your body. All right? So you may think like, yo, bro, why am I still a whole person? You know what I'm saying? They just threw the ball through my body. Why am I not dead? That's designed by EA Sports developers. And like I told you guys, I'm very, very much convinced that the guy that's in charge of all this stuff, he doesn't really work for EA. He just shows up to work. You see what just happened right there? You saw my guy look like he was going to pick it, and he was actually behind him. That's what EA Sports does. But again, the guys that are in charge of it, what they do is, the guy that, you know, the developer, he comes in, he has a fake mustache with the price tag on, and he's wearing a SpongeBob shirt that says Salty Spittoon. And he's the guy that's in charge of it, because that's the only thing that I can think of. You know, sometimes you watch a movie and the whole plot of the movie is somebody's not what they thought they were. Like, that's what's going on with the EA developers, because it is no way possible that they could create a game where it's okay for the ball to be thrown directly through a man's chest, his eyeball. You'll see plays where I had my hand stuck in a guy's, sciatica. Like, it's really, the things that go on in this game is very, very enticing. You got to love it. You know, so what I try to do here is we try to get enjoyment out of it. Because raging about it, when you're in the moment, like, I'm going to hate the game uncontrollably, but when it's all said and done, we're going to play the game anyway. All right? So what we have to do is try to figure out, why do we hate the game? Why are the EA developers the Smurfs? Like, I think that the game is made in one of those mushrooms that the Smurfs live in, and everybody's just on mushrooms. Like, I don't know what else to think about. It just seems weird that these occurrences are regular. But again, we will see what happens in Madden 19. Like I told you guys, because like I'm not gonna give up. Because if I give up, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we fighting for right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I gonna give up? I'm gonna still let them know they're not very happy that I'm talking about it like that. You know, most of the developers that I talk to on a regular basis. But like, if nobody's gonna tell them that this is going on, it's not fair, bro. Because what happens is when you're lined up to pick the ball and a guy throws the ball directly through your eye socket, it does something to you. It changes you as a person. And EA Sports has to realize, you know, this is craziness. I got Madden CTE, bro. Like it's what is he doing? He gonna throw it right there? All right, good play, good play, good play. That's a nice play, bro. Why would you throw it right there though? You really think you're gonna make that first down? Like this guy right here, I'm pretty sure that he flies to Antarctica on a regular basis and just lines up baby seals and kicks them. This guy's a psychopath. When you go for it on 4th down, like that can't be your play right there. Like you can't be 5 yards to 10 yards away from the first down marker. But he doesn't care because he probably thought that he would throw it through my body, run it for 6, and then, you know, do whatever else he wanted to do afterwards. Who was that right there? Carson Wentz is so serious. Bro, that dude is so goonish in this game. Who was that I just threw the ball to? Like, I didn't see his name. Who was that? Who was that guy? Why is it not coming up? I don't know what that is. Was that? Who is that, bro? Is that Sanders? That might be Deion Sanders, bro. I don't know. Dude is glitchy. Oh, we got stick for days. We got stick for days, bro. So listen, don't at me, but I do got stick. And I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Let me know if you have any questions about what's going on. What do you want to see? What is interesting you in Madden? And we'll get back to that on the next video, man. See you guys and girls next time. One love.